Yo, we back. You know how we do. Once again, Talk Homes Tuesday coming to you live. We back in the office at the homestead for the moment. A little running around, being crazy about things, going around different places. My man got closings going on, got listings going on. Same here. We working with a lot of different people out there, man. Shout out to the people up north that's moving to South Carolina, man. We love you guys. We love you. Keep referring us out to all the people who are friends and families and things of that nature. Keep referring us out, man. We love it. Appreciate you guys to the bottom of our heart. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are moving from the north to South Carolina. We got a lot of reasons why today, so we definitely gonna kick it in. But before I get into that and start off with those things, let's get into it. My man, my Ace Boom Coon, the man who I do this with. My man to my right, we got
Shady Shade, David Does Deals, however you want to kick it, the bearded almost broker, across the board.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Where can they find you, Shady Shade?
843-798-0734, daviddoesdealswithaz.com, and at Gmail the same.
There it is. But yeah, let's kick it off, man. One thing I feel like we haven't talked about to you guys, and it's kind of our fault, you know what I mean? We get wrapped up in certain things, and we really want to give you all the information, but we're going to step out the box a little bit today and talk to you about new developments. New developments is a huge thing and a huge piece of Myrtle Beach growth right now in all facets, and it doesn't really matter what you're looking at. You can be looking for the golf courses, you can be looking for the mid-range, you know what I'm saying? You can be looking for the modernized style of living with retail shops and things of that nature, like Market Commons. Big shout out to Market Commons. They're building at a lot of different places, and even on the strip. I'm seeing it go up all the time. New hotels are being developed, and we definitely want to talk about that today. So, Shane, ready to get into it, brother?
Let's get it.
You know what it is, man. So one of the big things they talked about in Myrtle Beach, like I said, was the new developments and the transforming of trying to make it modern, you know what I mean? And what that encompasses all the things it's offering with retail combined with living, okay? So residential living with retail right at your fingertips, where you can walk to it, you can drive a golf course to it, any ways of getting there and access of you to people. So Shay, just dip into it and tell me a little bit about what you know about that.
Yeah, so obviously when you go to these larger cities, it's a downtown type of style of living. Everything is kind of commercialized and just within walking distance, or bike riders, or little scooters, the birds. So it's like, that's kind of a source that they're trying to bring here. And of course, if you're from here or you're around here, you visit here, Market Commons, as he always preaches about, is a big factor of that. They have these cool industrial style type townhomes, and you have a retail store, because a lot of people that are coming here are either getting away from their business that they wanted to, or a lot of, especially the younger generations, are starting to be where they want the best of both worlds, because they're becoming their own entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So it's a great outlook, and instead of paying a lease on a building and a mortgage on a house, it's all in one. And you literally can just walk downstairs in the PJs and start cranking out your TikToks or whatever you do to socialize and market yourself. So I love that.
Yes.
Even in downtown Myrtle Beach, they're starting to create like an art district, if you want to say that, around the brewery, and where they basically cleaned up the downtown and make it like a real downtown. And they're going to build these big, I don't know if they're going to be condos yet, or if they're going to be basically a townhouse style. I don't know the ratio, but they're going to have that where it's a big district of commercialized buildings that you're living in also. And that obviously opens up a lot of doors, because the more people you put in the mix, and where the traffic is going, and where the areas of interest are,
Yes.
it's going to bring more people from the outside in here, because then there's more things to do. There's more reason to buy here. There's more, activities. It's not boring. And then year round, instead of just being known as a beach community, it's known as a everything community, which we're trying to gear towards, obviously.
Yes, those retail shops help a lot. A lot of people are doing, and for you West Coast people, we're bringing that kind of a West Coast feel to the East Coast. Not so much West Coast, it's still an East Coast type of a thing, but that thriving community where you can walk down the street with your dog, go to your favorite store, go to your favorite coffee shop. That's what we have in different areas of these retails, and then like I said, like Shane said, I should say, the modern generation, they're bringing that boba tea effect, or that organic coffee effect with the coffee house and things of that nature to that same area. So it helps with the retail part of that to you West Coast people out there. I want to just point that out, because I know a lot of people from the West Coast are looking to move East Coast, change your pace, change the weather sometimes. I've heard of it a lot. So I just want to let you know that we do have that that up and coming type of feel everywhere in Myrtle Beach, and it's coming, you know.
Good.
But and so for all you luxury home people, they are bringing a new modern twist to the luxury area as well. Grand Dunes and places of that nature are having the same effect. You know, the pool access, the private access to beaches. You know, that's becoming a big, huge thing in Myrtle Beach, is that you're having private access to the people in your community, and it's a gated community, and you're the only people that are going to that area. You know, so you have the luxury of those amenities, plus a pool access type situation that you have. Different agricultures, like you said, the art district and stuff of that nature is going to bring those up. What's your take on the luxury side of things, Jay?
So the luxury side is, from what I dabble into, which is a little bit, but I'm growing it this year, of getting into those better priced homes and those more featured homes, is like you said, like these communities that they're starting to build and add into, as far as the Grand Dunes, places in Carolina Forest, the Bluffs, Plantation, a lot of these places on the northern end of Myrtle Beach, is they're starting to make these communities like basically a place within a place. They're they're making these luxury pool resort style facilities and recreational clubhouses, and some people are starting to look at the price points like they're getting a little out of reach. But at the end of the day, you got to really dabble into what you're really getting for that. I mean, some of these places literally have their own shopping centers in the middle, so you don't even have to escape the grounds, and you can get your little golf court, or basically walk the dog straight to it, and you do not have to leave your grounds at all.
And your fitness center, just not to cut you off, brother, but your fitness center is state of the art. It's going to be state of the art. It's going to be something like we go to Planet Fitness type feel, Gold's Gym type feel. You're going to have that
American Fitness.
American Fitness, and all those different places out there that you can get into. You know what I mean? And you're going to have that same access at your fingertips without leaving your grounds, like you said.
Yes, they're definitely doing better with what you're getting for your HOA, fees basically monthly, and the homes that they're building. We have so many new builds. Brands here and companies here that a lot of people don't like the cookie cutter style houses, and we know we have a lot of those communities because they're quick, easy, they get thrown up, they're a good price point, you get a lot of perks on the back end, maybe some closing costs, things that the normal public won't ask for, that him or myself are going to ask for or try to get for you in the purchase. But they're starting to do more of a custom style feel in some of these neighborhoods, which that's what people want. The people who do not want the places that look identical, or one little gray siding and then one little blue siding is different, and they're doing better with that, because these people here are starting to catch the vibe that we're networking and branching out to a lot of different demographics and people, age groups, areas. So they're trying to accommodate, like he said, they're trying to accommodate for the West Coasters, the people who are Florida, used to Mediterranean style, coming up. The Northern used to living with big acreages and things like that. They're starting to build homes with, just in Conway, we're selling homes for a half acre with an acre on it, and that is not normal for new builds at all, unless you pay a big piece of money. So it's like, I appreciate where we're starting to go with the new build phase, because that is starting to take over the resale world of us.
And just know it's expanding. We are expanding by the
We're blowing out.
We're blowing out. So we're going out to Little River, Lawrence's, the Conways, the Ainers, and stuff like that. And you're getting 2 acres with a new build that might be in the right community. And they're adding in these same opportunities with amenities and stuff of that nature. So, and the more, like you said, the further you go out, the more acreage you possibly can have at your fingertips and still get that community feel. And it's even if it's not there today, it's gonna be there within the 5 years. That's just my opinion.
There's plans,
but it's in the plans. It's gonna be there.
People have visions, and they're putting it together behind the scenes that him and I don't know about, and they're gonna come here because they understand what's going on in the near future.
But be honest with the people, Shay. What can't you say that you kind of can see it going that way, though? Like,
we see it because we're here in the streets every day and talking to these people who are developers and things like that. But like I said, we don't know exactly what they're doing. I guess is how I should reinterpret that. Is they know what they're doing, and we kind of know what they're doing, but we don't know what the end result is going to be of those communities. But definitely, like you said, I mean, Conway is probably your best bang for your buck, in my personal opinion. So don't take that against anybody. But I mean, you got to understand, without 501 or 544 traffic, you can get to the beach in 20 minutes.
Yes.
I mean, you have 31, 990, all these branches that you can get to different areas, but you can get to the beach, but you're not bothered with the beach traffic that people always gripe about. You're not bothered with, a lot of craziness, traffic, tourism in those on seasons. So it's like Conway is a little piece of humble pie, and then I specialize in Georgetown. Georgetown is historical.
Oh, it's great.
Beautiful,
Yes,
you have Charleston style. I mean, it's like
and you still get river access.
Yes, and you still got the Black River, beautiful piece of water. I mean, you still
yesterday, brother. It's had a beautiful property.
Beautiful. I mean, literally, like you still get that character in a home that you want to purchase, and then you can still go down Georgetown, little strip, right on the water, little marina next to the mill. I mean, you see plenty of great things, but then you go down 701, you get the Bucksport, you get the backside of Conway. So
Charleston is right down to the right.
And Charleston, I think we're 7 or 8 in the best places in South Carolina or most demanded, and then Charleston is number 10 maybe. There are a couple of doors behind us. I mean, we're an hour and a half away from Wilmington, an hour and a half away from Charleston, so you have plenty of places to go to and take adventures to. Asheville, North Carolina, I mean, we're right over the border, so
North Carolina in 45 minutes. I'm
literally
that 45 minutes from my house. I can get there in 35. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And shout out to Socastee. I'm sorry, but Socastee is a great place. I'm telling you, Socastee is a great place. We got great schools,
middle and high school, and a little bit of elementary.
Yes, and we are doing big things. We do have a lot of new builds going up. We do have that sense of community feel. Most people in Socastee know who you are and stuff like that. But we do have things that offer you a luxury as well as mid-range, as well as if you want to be right in the thick of things. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of things I'm discovering in Socastee that's uncut gems that people don't even know, diamonds in the rough, and they just need a little help.
To add on to that, I will say that, going to these meetings with these, governors or councilmen and people to these natures is like Socastee, these little boroughs that, have been around for a long time, generations. So they're starting to, I'm not going to say clean them up, but I'm going to say they're upgrading.
Yeah.
They're getting it up to par where they feel like they should be as an overall, whole Myrtle Beach, because really we're Horry County, we're Georgetown County. I mean, there's a bunch of counties and people just think we're Myrtle Beach. I say that in a couple previous of YouTube channels that we did a couple clips ago, but yeah, they're upgrading everything to basically get everything as a demand and a great talk and a great description and basically just somewhere you want to be and live, and they're trying to get the bad names off of all this, because you gotta understand the bad names come from a lot of people that come into the place, the tourism, that the weekend warriors that just want to have fun when they come in, so you can't knock them, but definitely all those areas that you don't think about, that people don't really look into and they don't feel like it's a band, it's going to start turning around here soon.
I believe that. And we got recreation departments right in Socastee. We got tons of those. We got decent restaurants and stuff like that.
Schools are being greater.
Schools are great.
The hospitals are starting, and the doctor's cares and emergency, all these facilities,
and we're kind of centralized, if you ask me, because we can get anywhere in a really quick time. We get to Conway in 30 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes,
It's a great start. It's a great centralized point to north and south.
701, 501, whatever you want, 31, 17 bypass. We can get anywhere you want to be. But my biggest thing was for you people out there with kids, I put my kids through the Socastee and Horry County school system as well as private schools. And Socastee is one of the last places that offer an IB program. If you know anything about the IB program, they offer a really, really good IB program. So I just want to give a shout out to them for that. But definitely, I'm sorry, get off topic.
It's all good. That's what we do.
Yeah. Exactly. But we're gonna move on. We do have for the mid people, and I don't say mid like to be degrading or anything like that, but some people looking at mid-range of like, I don't have to have all these amenities, but I also want to have a little bit of privacy. I don't need too much of nothing else, you know what I mean? And we do have a mix of that in these communities as well as going up for new builds. They are having that. That's why I brought up Socastee, because Socastee has more of that feel of that, where you get a community, low HOAs, you're just in that community, they got, keeping you nice, keeping you surrounded, they closed in.
You get a build for your buck.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, I mean, you don't have to pay the 300s, the 400s, you're getting good builds for that price point, and then like I said, you got a long sidewalk all the way down until you get to Surfside. So, I mean, your access to things is crazy. Yeah. When I grew up here, I literally had to ride a bike with the pegs and spokes on it, and we used to have to troop up 3 people on one bike and ride it all the way out. So Soccer season came a far way. We're not just trying to plug, where we live, but
I am.
but at the end of the day, the topic was new builds, and there's a lot of communities that are very affordable and a lot of great areas and locations that are sneaky, and a lot of people don't know to unless you get out and about in these streets like Marcus and myself and waste a tank of gas and just learn your community so you can be a better agent, so you can be better for the public, friends and family, and so you know what's going on and you're not just talking a commercial media fake.
And my last plug for Soccer Steve, we got at least, I think, 5 or 6 new build communities going up. Some are in distance of the waterway, that if you want to be by the waterway, they offer marinas and stuff like that with a decent, mid-range price. They're going to be between 3s and 400s. That ain't bad for when you're getting a marina on top of it. You can buy and own yourself, put your boat out there, and it's within walking distance of your community. Or they have other ones that's right under 300,000 that's there. But my biggest thing about Soccer Steve, also besides the schools, is we're 10 minutes from the airport. Okay, we're about 10 minutes from the beach on a good day, 15 on a traffic day, and we're close to the state park. So you got many things that's within your reach right here. But like I said, on the new build tip, we have at least 5 that I know of new builds going up in the Soccer area.
Right around the corner.
Yep. So just be prepared and I'll at one of us, you know what I'm saying? Like Shane gave you his information. Give it to him again.
843-798-0734. David does deals with a Z on all social platforms.
There you go, man. Marcus Waterson, 843-331-4185. Talk over Marcus is the best way to get me at gmail.com. talkovermarcus.com, or you can hit me up on all social media, Myrtle Beach Properties. That's me, you know what I mean?
And I don't want to circle talking, but please, hit us up in the comments, call us, text us. If you want to yell at us, do that via email, via website. But if you want to learn about a certain community or a certain area or certain things, or just talk to us about why we got to real estate, what we like, what we don't like, it doesn't matter. We're real dudes. We're not here. We're here to be real with you. So give us a shout.
This is one take, one cut. We don't do this and rewind and go back and figure. We talk about it a little bit. This is what we're going to talk about. We bring it to you raw. So like he said, let us know, comment, like, subscribe to both our channels, you know what I'm saying? Just let us know what you're looking for. Maybe we can bring it up in the topic. Maybe we can find more information. If you want to get more personalized with us, just to find out you're not quite looking for Myrtle Beach or South Carolina right now, but you want to look for the future. We are your guys, because I'm telling you, we will give you all the information as you're building to that point. So just pick our brains. We go to classes and learn information. So definitely. Yes, get at us, for sure. But I think that's about it for this week.
Okay.
I like this topic, bro. How you feel about it?
I like it.
It got me kind of hyped as we went along in this deal, so But as usual, man, we're signing off, man. Once again, you got Marcus Waterson, my man David does deals. We out here, man.
Yeah.